Hey folks, BrickSidious here, back with another LEGO video. I'll be showing a kind of lesser known theme that I wasn't aware of when it came out in 2011, but I saw some used sets on Facebook and I like archaeology, so I thought why not. So this is Pharaoh's Quest from 2011. I guess it wasn't that popular because they just had one run of sets, maybe about 5 sets. These two are the biggest. There's some like little 200-piece sets, more for like kids. Well, they're all for kids, but these are kind of the bigger ones. And I'm surprised even in 2011 they were still having raised base plates. I thought they kind of retired those. I assume because it was a pain to manufacture, but here we are. And maybe because of the base plate, this set's rather expensive. This is 7327. It sold for $100 in 2011, about 800 pieces. Scorpion pyramid, and now it's maybe used 250 or so, and then new 500. So it's interesting. Like I thought maybe Lego came out with this theme to capitalize on the popularity of like the Brendan Fraser Mummy movies series, but that movie, that trilogy was like 1999 to 2006, so it kind of predates this. But for some reason, I guess they thought to go for the Egyptian theme. They did have the Adventurers Egyptian line, I want to say, or yeah, around the year 2000, with like Johnny Thunder. That maybe that was his name, kind of more like an Indiana Jones theme. But this one seems a little bit. Well, the character's a little rougher, they kind of look like grave robbers and stuff. So I'm not sure the backstory through all this, but yeah, let me walk you through the sets. It's interesting. And then let me tell you the other set too. Is this one is Sphinx 7326. It sold for $50 at the time, and 530 pieces. So yeah, the cool thing with the pyramid is, yeah, you got this like giant scorpion monster like guarding the tomb. And it's hilarious. You have like, I don't know if Lego's ever made a half track before, because they kind of, their philosophy is like no realistic war vehicles and war playing. But this is as close as you're going to get, with like, kind of like a heavy machine gun in the back and stuff. It's pretty funny. And the guys have like, they all have kind of like grumpy criminal faces. So what are these supposed to be, anti-heroes or something? Or maybe the Egyptians are the heroes. Or you have the archaeologist explorer here, and the snake pit and the scorpion pit with the old classic pirates gold. And then these, I guess, undead Anubis type warriors and stuff. And there's a lot of play features in this. Yeah, you can open up the pyramid tomb. And let me turn this around for you. So yeah, similar to pirates, the base plate has multi levels here, and then you build the pyramid on top with regular bricks. And it used a decent amount of pearl gold pieces, decorative pieces here, which I think were not that common at the time, 2011. But you have like this trapdoor thing here that will drop the bricks, on top of the hapless victims, and the pharaoh headdress and jewels and stuff. And then back here you have like one of the famous Lego like breakable walls. I don't know if there's a button you press to, but yeah, this comes out, and then yeah, I believe there's a mechanism here. Let me see if I can push it, that ejects the sarcophagus. Let me see. There we go. Okay. And then in here you have Mr. Mummy that comes back to life and starts cursing and haunting you. So yeah, really good minifigures in this set. I mean, the humans are kind of normal. Grave robbers. Whoops. Oh, I'm clumsy today. But these Egyptian figures with the armor and the cool headpieces are pretty nice. And then over here you kind of have the similar theme, like this Sphinx. I don't know if there's joints on the legs, as you can see. I don't know if this is supposed to like stand up and, you know, like animate and, oh, you angered the Sphinx, he's gonna eat you. But he's, you know, assuming this is a static building, you know, built to guard the tomb here. And you have the mummy guards, of course. And how do you open the, yeah, you can see kind of, there's a, put the Sphinx over here. There's like a thing that kind of looks like the Ark of the Covenant here. Oh yeah, button where you can I think puncture the fake wall again, and then this comes out. Oh no, yeah, it's not an arc, but it's just like a expensive sword or something that, again, a grave robber guy here is trying to steal. So yeah, short video here, but maybe you've never seen these sets before. I definitely haven't before this year, so I'm really glad that the seller I got it from, you know, he took good care of these sets. You know, they're really in good condition. I don't know if they were played with much by a kid. I don't see any dings and the stickers were decently straight applied, like they're starting to peel a little bit with age. But fortunately, these are the plastic-based Lego stickers, not the older paper-based, so they're not like tearing and fading. Yeah, so here's your quick trip down the Nile. I don't think I'll get any more of this theme because the other sets are kind of small and not that impressive, but these are pretty interesting. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.